Yeah, I'm really happy you've got those figures behind you, because I wanted. Yeah, what figures? What figures? And then
Yeah, I don't know why I looked then. Like I can see in the camera. I have no idea why I turned around.
But yeah, I wanted
Oh
to
man,
ask you. Apart from comics, what else do you geek out over?
nothing.
No, oh, yeah, cool. All right, and that's it. Bye. So what are they?
um,
Tell everyone what they are.
those are the DC multiverse action figures by McFarlane Toys.
Nice. And you've done a few videos on these, like unboxing and
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
taking them all out of the boxes at the moment. That's what I'm trying to do and have them
yeah,
as a display.
nice. So unboxed or boxed, like
No, unboxed. I'm like, that's why I'm doing those unboxing videos because I thought, I'll let people see what's in the box and what it
yeah.
looks like out. But once it's at the box, then it goes on storage kind of display.
Oh,
They're
cool.
all,
What, like a glass cabinet kind of thing?
no, they're on top
No.
of like they will be as of Wednesday. There'll be a kind of like an L-shaped bookcase that will be like a room divider thing for
Cool.
me,
Yeah, yeah,
which will
nice,
kind of create like a reading nook. So they'll kind of be all on the top of there, staring down at you.
nice. That's cool.
Yeah,
So,
so it should be good.
is it just figures you're a big fan of, apart from comics, or
No, as I said, books in general. I have a lot of books everywhere, and board games as well. I tend to collect
yeah?
and board
Okay, well,
games.
let's go into that then, because I'm a big fan of board games. I like big co-op and story-based board games.
Me too.
Yeah. So, can you name one or two?
I can tell you what my favorite is.
Okay, go
My
for it.
favorite is a game called Dead of Winter.
Okay.
I love that game.
Yeah.
It's essentially kind of like it's a sort of co-op game. Um, you can have 5 players. I think it's been a while since I played it, and the idea is it's like a zombie apocalypse, and you've got a colony that you have to look after. But there's elements of role playing in it because you can acquire like lots of different characters, and they've all got different characteristics, and they've all
Oh,
got a
okay.
story, and you can pick up weapons, and you can go places. But the twist is with the co-op, it's like a project management game. You got to look after the colony, but at the same time, you've got to scavenge for stuff. You've got to kind of deal with problems as they come up. But the twist of the game is one person out of the 5, if you're playing with full players, will be a traitor.
Ooh.
So they will be kind of working against everyone else in secret. And if you find out it's them, you can actually have a vote and like kick them out of the colony, and then they've
Oh,
got to kind of like, yeah, it's really good, really
they just
savage
they,
game.
they just go home at that point. Like, yeah, cool guys, thanks.
Yeah, they have to go and like camp out in like the hospital or the school or the police station,
Oh,
and
is
then
it?
they're there on their own. Yeah,
Oh, wow, that's cool. So,
yeah,
like,
it's a really cool game.
in terms of play time, how long does a game last?
Oh, it can last. It depends on what the kind of the mission cards, I suppose, if you want to call them, or the story
Okay.
campaign cards, I think that they call them, are. I think they're broken down into difficulty. So your easy ones will kind of run for like half an hour, uh, and the hard ones can run up to kind of like 2 or 3 hours.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, it's quite a long game then. Like
Mm.
for just one group. That's good. The longest game I've got, um, to complete the whole thing, it took me and my partner. Um, we want to say I think we've estimated it to about 80 hours. It was a game called Tainted Grail. We got it off Kickstarter, and it arrived last December, and we finished it a couple months ago. And it's kind of like an Arthurian legend myth based kind of game. Really fun. It's all split into like 15 chapters, and you play as these characters who are like the kind of B team, because the Knights of the Round Table have already gone off to do their mission, but they've gone
Oh, they're
missing or something's
basically
gone
like the
wrong.
medieval Suicide Squad.
Yeah, pretty much. Because yeah, it's really cool because the character you choose, like each one has like something wrong with them. Like one of them is like a used to be a drug addict, so every time you would go to sleep, you would always have nightmares, and that would affect you in the game. And another character could only there's an attribute called terror. You can only lose terror when you're in a certain area and stuff like that. So you've got these little, negative effects. So it's kind of cool. It is good.
Yeah, sounds really good. What was it called
Yeah.
again?
Tainted Grail.
Okay.
Yeah, look it up. The box is huge. The box is massive.
These things
So
often
heavy.
are, man, aren't
I
they?
know. Yeah, it's the minis. It is. It's the minis
If
that
you
make
if
it so big.
to people watching this, if you think storing comics is hard, you should collect board games. It's even
Yes,
worse.
definitely. I've seen pictures of people with like racks of shelves in their houses and just full of books. Sorry,
Yeah.
full of board games.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, and anything else? So that these figures, the McFarlane ones, they wave one. You said? Did you say that? Yeah, wave
Yeah,
one.
these are all the wave one. I think wave two stuff has kind of just started to kind of make its way out now. I think over the last couple of months, I think they released the White Knight, the Batman title.
Okay. Yeah.
Sean Murphy, Matt Hollingsworth, I think it is.
Hmm.
They did three figures from that comic book, and I think they've just put out a kind of load of different versions of Batman from the Dark Multiverse as well. So a
Nice.
lot of stuff coming in that wave too as well.
Nice. Cool. Nice. Myself, I think I don't want to get into the whole collecting figures thing. I think that's another rabbit hole.
You haven't got big enough
Um,
shelves, mate.
I'm I've got some more upstairs. I showed you a picture earlier. I've got some
You
more
did, you
upstairs.
did.
I am trying to build them, but I think I'm more of a. I really like if I like something, I always want to somehow display the logo or like an emblem. I watch a few animes and stuff, and I'm after T-shirts, which I like the subtleness of it. All I want is just like the logo there. So if anyone else who has watched it will go, I know what that means.
That's
Um,
very specific.
I know, I know. But like what I love, and I was actually searching for it today, and what I would actually love, I'm a big fan of the Seven Secrets series at the
Mm.
moment, and I would love just like a 3D printed version of the emblem of the Secret Order. I can't find it anywhere, and I just if anyone's watching and you do 3D print stuff, please just let me know. I'll give you money. It's fine. Just do it for me, please. But yeah, I like emblems. I like the logos of things, and I want them to display. That is very niche, I know.
No, it's
Um,
it's thinking about it. Like I'm saying that a lot. That's very specific. I think the way you were describing it was very specific, but I don't think you're unusual. I mean, look at the bat symbol. I mean, I'm wearing it
yeah,
on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like I mean, it's everywhere
yeah,
for bat fans, isn't it? So I think
yeah,
it's no different from that.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're probably right. Probably right. Um, why not? Do you want to ask me anything?
Ooh,
Ooh.
first question. Seeing as you've got new shelves, are you going to now change your YouTube channel title to Scott Shelves,
Scotch
plural?
Shells. No, no. Um, but I am hoping to move the channel stuff up to that room. I'm trying to make it a bit of a nerdy area for me. Like I see a lot of other people doing on their channels doing that kind of stuff, and I do want to have that. I am doing this at the moment in my living room kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I have to send
So
my
man
partner.
cave on the way for you to
Yeah,
build.
it's going to be a shared room between me and my partner. It's going to be like a bit of a working office slash thing for her, and then more of like a reading chill out room for me.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and make it quite fair. But yeah, I'm looking to fill the shelves. There's a lot of empty shelves there at the moment, and I'm looking to fill them. Either with books or with figures or emblems and logos. And things like that. So, but yeah, I wouldn't mind moving it up there. But I put a photo up.
I have another serious question for you as well.
Okay.
That was kind of like not a very serious question, but I know you're when you say you don't, you find it a bit daunting to kind of like jump in and read those superheroes that have those longer runs.
Yeah,
But you read the Flash, so why the Flash and then kind of like not Batman or Superman or
I actually started at the beginning with the Flash as well. I actually did it.
Really?
Yeah,
What Golden Age?
yeah,
Wow.
Not collecting and reading them online and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, I did it. Like,
Oh,
so what happened? I think so. Um, it started with the TV show, the CW TV show, The Flash.
yeah.
Absolutely loved. Like, I'm up to date on it, but the first few series were really good. I really liked them. I was like, oh, this is a cool guy, and I don't know what it was about it, but it's that kind of running thing that I really enjoy. And like I don't know if you get the same, but I get these dreams where I'm always running, and it's a there's this particular feeling I get when I'm in these dreams, and I can never get them in real life when I run. So like I don't know. So when I read The Flash, it kind of brings me to that feeling I had when I dream about me running.
Ah,
But it's so cool. I mean, I think it's the whole like time travel kind of aspect, the multiverse stuff. It's all related to, the Flash kind of thing.
yeah.
Um, and but yeah, so what I did, I was in work one day, I was on my lunch, and I was like, right, I want to try and start getting into this. So I was like, right, I went on Reddit and I was like, where can I start? Where's a good place to jump in? And people are going, you can either jump in here, here, here. And I'm like, no. like, why are you giving me so many different options? Like, why are you telling me to jump in here, but you're also saying jump in here as well? So like, it kind of makes it like all this other stuff wasn't important.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want it. I want that knowledge. Like I said earlier, I want those references. I want to be able to say, it was like this in this really old comic, and this, in this run, it was like this and whatever. The whole thing with Iris West has completely changed in the
Mm.
new 52 stuff. And yeah, so I went, fine, okay. So I bought two trades because I thought they were consecutive. I bought Flash Rebirth, where Barry Allen comes back, and I bought Volume 1, New 52, Move Forward. That's the volume name.
Okay.
So, and I was like, oh, okay, I bought this and I bought that. And I was like, oh, crap, I've missed, like, um, the volume that comes after Flashpoint, and like, sorry, the volume that comes after Rebirth. Then I've got like the Road to Flashpoint, then Flashpoint,
Yeah.
then this new 52 stuff. So that's what I
Yeah.
did. So I went, it took me a while to actually get around to it. So I was like, right, I'm not going to touch these until I've read all these old ones. So I actually
So
went
how
through
long
them.
did that take you
Took
you
me,
went back and
yeah, it
so
took me a
you
long
went like
time.
right back to the kind of like 40s, 50s
Jay
and then
Garrick, Jay Garrick Flash. That was the
wow.
first ones I read, but it was like, um, I read most of Jay Garrick and then realized it was quite like Monster of the Week kind of thing. And it was all
Yeah.
just, I can run fast. This is how I beat you with speed. And then that's all it was. And I was like, right, okay, so I know what this is about. So I searched if there were any like notable issues or any arcs, and there weren't any arcs. There was just a few issues here and there. I was like, right, okay, I'll do them. So I read them, and it was like, right, now we're on to Barry Allen. So reading them, really enjoying his like take on things. Again, monster of the week. This is how I beat people. This is how I beat people with speed, but I'm not wearing a hat. That's pretty much that was the only difference. And um, and then it was, I was like, right, where is the arcs in this one? Where are the big issues in this? And it was like the death of Iris West. That was the first big arc, and I was like, right,
Yeah.
let's go. Read all that. Read Crisis on Infinite Earths. So I'm not just reading the Flash. I'm reading everything that the Flash is in as well. Um,
You
at
are
the
a Flash a fan then, mate, from the
I'm
sounds of
I'm
it.
following him. I'm a Flash roadie.
Well, you're
Um,
probably not going to want to hear this, but the next wave of this stuff is features quite heavily on the Flash.
cool. I mean, maybe I'll get one or two of them, but yeah, I'm not going to try and collect loads. But yeah, I'm probably speaking a bit too much about the Flash stuff now. I could go on for ages. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for
Thank
for
you.
joining and asking me some questions. People do say they want to hear stuff about me, so here it is. A little bit about me, some of my backstory. I think I'll trickle it in episodes now and again.
Do you know what you should do? Like for a kind of like a season finale or something, you should get a few people on from the community to interview you for
Ah,
your backstory.
what, all at the same time or
Yeah,
one
like
at a time.
everyone has like one question, like you could do it like that,
Yeah.
and everyone can kind of do your backstory.
I'll do a live. I'll do a live
Yeah,
backstory. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I'll do that.
yeah, why not?
That's a good idea, man. Yeah. Well, we're a couple of weeks, maybe months off that. So, but yeah, that's a cool idea. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
and
having me, mate.
yeah, do you wanna let us know what's coming up on your show in the next week or two?
I always get stumped with this question because I'm like, what am I doing?
Murdered.
Yeah, no, 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 I'm on that. Yeah, we've got the Nerd Herd every Wednesday,
Yeah.
and I don't know when you're planning on putting this out, Scott. But the
Tomorrow.
next one, oh, tomorrow. Okay, so the next one that we're doing is the Bat and the Cat from Batman Confidential. That'll be
Yeah.
this Wednesday. Um, and every Sunday, if you haven't seen already, we go live with a comic book community hangout where
Good
we
fun.
talk up. Yeah, we talk about what everybody's been picking up in the community, and we kind of usually talk about some news, and we also drop that link. So it's a good way that if you're new to the community and you want to kind of come and introduce yourself to everyone, you are more than welcome to join us.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
then
It's good for that kind of thing. Yeah.
yeah, and in between all of that, I've got more unboxings of these things. I'm just kind of trying to get them all out of the boxes and do those videos.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I just want to touch on the fact that you did your Halloween special last night and you were all dressed up. What were you dressed up as again?
Mr. Sinister, I was.
Yes. Yes. Are you much of a cosplayer? Do you like
Nope.
dressing up? No, you're not into that kind of stuff. Unlike
Uh,
Hydra and Crampton.
no, I gotta be honest. Like that's, I found that like um, really difficult to kind of put together. I like
Is it?
scrambling around in the middle of a pandemic looking for supplies to kind of make a Mr. Sinister outfit. I was really struggling.
Wow. See, that would be a no go for me because everything's locked down now in Wales. Everything locked down on Friday for
Yeah.
2 weeks. So I'd be like, I've got surprise, surprise. I've got a Flash costume upstairs.
There you go. That would have done. That's
Yeah, yeah,
acceptable.
yeah. I wear it for Christmas. But yeah, thanks so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure having you. And if anyone wants to watch Comico Deano's stuff, go ahead. I'll drop all his stuff in the description below. Do subscribe to him. Do like him. He is awesome guy. He is the reason all of us are doing all this cool stuff, and we're not just going, "Hi, I'm reviewing this book." And
Who's that
some
an
of
impression of?
me on my reading reviews. that's the stereotype we're trying to get away from in this series. But
Yeah.
but yeah, cool. But thanks so much. It's been a pleasure having you, and I will see you soon.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Bye, mate. Have a good one.
You too. Bye
See
bye.
ya. Get your waves out.
Get your waves out.